Hi and welcome. This is the last week of the year 2023. So many smiles, many cheers, many lessons, a few regrets, a few learnings and many promises to oneself. This year was a mixed bag for me. How was yours? I hope you're entering the new year with a stronger heart and a sharper mind and a much tougher body. I'm Atika Farooqui with new dreams. We begin the last episode of this year's Now Showing. Allow me to show you the highlights of the next 30 minutes. Kho Gaye, Kahan is a film which captures the zeitgeist of the digital generation, offering a refreshing and relatable take on the complexities of friendship, love and self-discovery of the Gen X. A comprehensive look at the top films and TV shows of 2023. A conversation with Salman and Katrina Kaif on their big film, Tiger. And the Archies singer Dot talks about her new album, Practice Room. Let's talk about this week's release, Kho Gaye Kahan. In the ever-evolving landscape of cinema, where narratives often mirror the pulse of society, Arjun Varan Singh's directorial debut, Kho Gaye Kahan, stands out as a scathing social commentary on the existential crisis faced by the millennial and Gen Z generation. The film not only captures the vibrant lives of its characters, but also delves deep into the complexities of relationships in the digital age. The narrative unfolds in the lives of best friends and flatmates Ahana, that is Ananya Panday, Imad, that's Siddhant Chaturvedi, and fitness enthusiast Neil, that's Adarsh Gaurav. What begins as a breezy friendship tale takes a dark turn, evolving into a relationship thriller that addresses trauma and loneliness exacerbated by the omnipresence of digital platforms. Ananya Panday's portrayal of Ahana coping with the breakup through Instagram, Siddhant Chaturvedi's Imad using friends' experiences for stand-up material, and Adarsh Gaurav's Neil dreaming of celebrity clients create a compelling tapestry of love, humor and self-discovery. Kalki Koechlin's character Simran introduces a transformative element challenging the superficiality of social media-driven relationships. The film's strength lies in its ability to hold up a mirror to the audience, prompting reflection on the blurred lines between virtual connections and real-life experiences. Unlike the other emerging dystopian tales in modern cinema about the modern generation and the toxic social media culture, Kho Gaye Kahan offers a more relatable and mature exploration of the digital generation's struggles. Additionally, it is a breath of fresh air to witness a narrative centered on three friends in their mid-20s that avoids any unnecessary sexualization. The storyline maintains a refreshing approach by steering clear of attempts to sexualize their relationship, their friendship, offering a novel and genuine feel of a friendship in today's times. Visually, the film captivates with a cool, hazy tint that governs each frame. The director of photography, Siddhant, deserves praise for a captivating visual style, prompting the audience to savor the intricate composition and vibrant color palette. The way the narrative has been filmed, it holds the required gloom of the universe in which the narrative is based in. The musical pieces crafted by OAFF and Savera alongside Ankur Tiwari and Sachin Jigar seamlessly blend Bollywood nostalgia with a modern age music frequency, enhancing the overall viewing experience. The film holds a sizable writing team comprising Arjun Varan Singh, Yash Sahai, Rahul Nair, Zoya Akhtar and Reema Kakti, who are also the producers. The screenplay, skillfully crafted by this collaborative effort, masterfully entices the audience to stay engaged. Every scene unfolds seamlessly, creating a visually pleasing experience that effortlessly glides at a perfect pace. However, the film thus grapples at times with some narrative issues, primarily stemming from convenient writing and a palpable presence of a privileged milieu. The frequent reliance on convenient situations can distance the narrative's believability, and conflicts are resolved too easily, diminishing the depth of the storyline. In the latter part, a slight preachiness emerges, guiding the audience towards specific emotions, leaving the overall narrative feeling somewhat hollow and disoriented by the end. Despite these narrative hiccups, Kho Gaye Kahan remains effective and timely. The intricately crafted characters and their well-defined character arcs contribute significantly to earning praise from the audience by the film's conclusion. The deep-rooted realism, overshadows its flaws, making it a fun, breezy film that explores the unspoken aspects of friendships and the challenges faced by Gen Z. I seriously recommend that you do make time for this one in whatever age group you're in. Now moving on, I have seen and met people who have waited for 3, 4, 5 long years of their lives to make one film. It takes a crew of more than 200 to 300 people to make a film, but not every film warrants to be in your memory for a long time. But every film and filmmaker does deserve appreciation for taking that leap. Here is a list of 10 films or series that really stood out for me this year for various accounts, and I assure you that you can watch any of these at least once or more times at your convenience. So here we go. Rocky Aur Rani Ki Prem Kahani initially appears to follow the conventional Bollywood formula, complete with a love story, familial conflicts and a grand resolution, accompanied by extravagant dance sequences. While it embraces the familiar packaging of a typical masala film, this cinematic experience takes an unexpected turn by weaving in contemporary sensibilities, breaking away from cliches, and narrative delves into thought-provoking themes that challenge entrenched societal norms. It courageously questions the constraints of patriarchy, challenges rigid gender norms, and explores the impact of joint families on individual aspiration. In doing so, the film goes beyond the surface of a traditional love story, offering a fresh perspective that resonates with the complexities of modern times. Oh My God 2, as a cinematic piece boldly challenging societal norms while simultaneously respecting the sacred aspects of religion, personal dignity and India's familial values. The film tries to initiate discussions on topics often considered taboo. It fearlessly exposes parental imperfections concealed beneath the veneer of cultural norms. Crucially, the social dramedy courageously prompts the viewers to confront discomfort, raising questions about societal norms that have long been swept under the rug. The film then takes a stand on the lack of comprehensive sex education in schools, pointing out the irony that while explicit content is readily available online, essential information about sexual health remains a societal taboo. Why? It advocates for a more informed society, highlighting the potential benefits of increased knowledge about sexual needs and boundaries, particularly in creating a safer environment for young adults. PS2, Ponniyin Selvan 2 leaves a lasting impression not solely for its grandeur, but for the profound intimacy woven into its narrative. From the outset, a detailed flashback immerses us in the personal histories of Nandini and Aditya Karikalan, emphasizing that amidst the kingdom's precarious fate, the film prioritizes matters of the heart. Unlike a shocking cliffhanger, the sequel takes its time, delving into the intricate personal dynamics of its characters before venturing into the broader political landscape. While the first film had laid the groundwork for character introductions, Ponniyin Selvan 2 thrives on the emotional resonance of the relationships, evoking a collective affection or resentment for these characters that enriches the overall cinematic experience. Jaane Jaan. This cinematic masterpiece unfolds with a deliberate and meticulous approach, utilizing a limited cast of actors who deliver performances that are nothing short of exceptional. The characters are meticulously crafted entities brought to life with a level of detail and nuance that is truly commendable. What sets this film apart is its refusal to conform to the conventions of a typical adrenaline-fueled high-speed thriller. Instead, it embraces a deliberate pace, allowing the narrative to unfold organically, inviting the audience to immerse themselves fully in the intricacies of the tale. For those with a predilection for storytelling that exudes a melancholic, enigmatic and contemplative atmosphere, this film serves as a profound and captivating experience. Dhak Dhak. The film's power emanates from its depiction of 4 female protagonists, each with pertinent backstories that paint relatable and meaningful images of women of the present world. This portrayal establishes a warm and heartfelt connections with all viewers. Throughout the unfolding narrative, the actors experience substantial growth, compelling the audience to ponder over 2 fundamental questions: the importance of the journey in comparison to the destination. While Dhak Dhak incorporates familiar tropes associated with women empowerment stories, it also delves into unconventional aspects not typically associated with female characters. At its core, the film tells the story of a quartet breaking free from their past and navigating present conflicts. Ultimately, their shared desire and dream to ascend to new heights leave a lasting impression of pride and victory. 12th Fail serves as a powerful affirmation of the indomitable human spirit and the unwavering pursuit of dreams against formidable odds. Through the compelling portrayal of Manoj Kumar Sharma's journey, the film underscores the significance of determination, resilience and the bonds that fuel one's aspirations. Vikrant Massey's exceptional performance adds authenticity to the narrative, capturing the emotional nuances of a young man navigating societal challenges to fulfill his ambition. The film's success lies in its ability to balance realism with inspiration, steering clear of excessive dramatization while delivering a thought-provoking and heartwarming tale. In an era where authenticity in storytelling often takes a backseat, 12th Fail stands out as a poignant reminder of the triumph of the human spirit, making it a must-watch for those seeking stories that resonate with hope and perseverance. Jubilee, the latest venture by filmmaker Vikramaditya Motwani, that lends towards the formative years of the Hindi film industry, crafting a sprawling alt-reality drama set against the backdrop of post-independence India in the 1940s and 50s. Motwani, a cinephile and storyteller in his own right, brings a personal touch to the film on film's format, revealing a childhood escape that has found its home. The 10-episode series skillfully intertwined archival vignettes with composite legends, weaving a narrative tapestry that encompasses art, ambition, love, politics, and murder. Each frame exudes a symbolic depth. The shots carry an indulgent charm, and the tone resonates with a vintage quality, making Jubilee a playful and a provocative homage to the cinematic ethos of a bygone era. In Shiv Raval's The Railway Men, a poignant dramatization of the tragic Bhopal gas tragedy of 1984 unfolds across 4 meticulously crafted episodes. The series masterfully weaves together a tapestry of grim and horrific imagery with a committed cast delivering powerful performances, complemented by diligent production design. The narrative, while unflinching in its portrayal of the devastating events, manages to evoke a profound sense of human courage and resilience. Despite the challenging terrain of reimagining a real-life tragedy, The Railway Men succeeds in leaving a lasting impact, honoring the victims and showcasing the indomitable spirit of those affected by this historical catastrophe. Trial by Fire, a gripping 7-episode Netflix series, recounts the tragic 1997 Uphaar cinema fire in South Delhi, focused on the relentless pursuit of justice by victims' families, led by Neelam and Shekhar Krishnamurthy, who lost their children in the fire. The series unveils a complex web of faulty legal system and a culture of unaccountability. Amidst delayed convictions, the powerful Ansal brothers, owners of Uphaar cinema, navigate civil compensation suits. The narrative bravely captures the nuances of hope and hopelessness in the absence of clear resolution, offering a poignant exploration of enduring pain and elusive closure. The Har, meaning roar, is a gripping police procedural with 8 technically adept episodes. The narrative revolves around Anand Swarnkar, a Hindi literature professor leading a double life as a serial killer, portrayed chillingly by Vijay Verma. Sonakshi Sinha's character Anjali Bhati breaks gender stereotypes as she lends the investigation, supported by colleagues played by Gulshan Devaiya and Soham Shah. Beyond a crime thriller, The Har serves as a socio-cultural commentary, skillfully combining suspense and societal reflections for an addictive and affirming watch. And before moving on to the break, This is a chat with Salman Khan and Katrina Kaif. I think this was one of the most interesting conversations that I had this year at Yash Raj Studios. Tiger is a franchise that commands a lot of respect. Also because it has taken the production quality in Hindi cinema to a new height. And also this pairing is absolutely gorgeous and has withstood the test of time. So here is Salman and Katrina for you. So an interesting part about this franchise is also कि 3 फिल्में 3 अलग-अलग directors direct कर चुके हैं. And I think all of them have been pretty fine, pretty nice.
No, they've done a fantastic job. Start with Kabir and then Ali and now Manish. All of them, they all have the different styles. They all have the different takes on Tiger. My character doesn't change, but the way they portray my character and Zoya's character in every film, they are, they have something special about them.
There's this beautiful hammam scene in this movie. Yash Raj reaches the entire world, and there is a difference between being very sexy, sassy, and very beautifully aesthetic, well shot. At the same time, being cross-cultural and kind of being very mindful of different cultures, from Western world to Middle Eastern world to Far Eastern world, and you have a following everywhere. What was on your mind while shooting this scene?
I thought it was a really fun sequence. What we really wanted it to come out was that these 2 women who were both professional fighters were actually fighting.
Yeah.
And we had a phenomenal team with us who came from internationally. They choreographed the sequence beautifully. And it was a lot of hard work to shoot that sequence, but I think it came out looking very realistic. And I think it was shot beautifully, shot very aesthetically. I think it was a lot of fun. It was a very novel idea, and I think it's come out really well.
Salman, this is a phenomenal title to behold. You will be the tiger for the rest of your life till the world shall end. You are the tiger. And you know what are the qualities of a tiger? This creature is indefatigable. इसको आप हरा नहीं सकते. मतलब चीता चीता होता है.
चीता चीता होता है, टाइगर टाइगर होता है.
Tiger tiger होता है.
अलग जानवर
बात भी सही है actually. So would you like to talk about the title and how, I mean, from Prem to Tiger, what a trajectory, है ना? You like being tiger?
So yeah, I like being Prem too. So there are 2 different facets of me, you know. That is also a part of me at home and stuff like that.
Yeah.
अगर मैं घर पर टाइगर
तो पापा जो
तो टाइगर एक्चुअली वो टाइगर है.
असली टाइगर है. Yeah.
So yeah.
So what was his reaction, by the way?
To play a character like this, you need to work really hard.
Yeah.
You need to work really, really hard, and which is what I am enjoying it now. Instead of spending that extra time in the gym, you do that, and then you spend that 6-8 hours, on a set, on rehearsals, on sets, doing those things over and over and over again.
Yeah.
So it gets difficult, but it's very satisfying, and it keeps you very healthy and strong.
Yeah, absolutely. What has it done to your mental strength and fitness, Katrina? I think playing Zoya is quite a challenge, and preparing for it for months altogether turns you into a different person, isn't it?
Definitely. I think over the last 11 years, probably Ek Tha Tiger was a new experience for me, doing action, being in this kind of action world. And from then, the second one with Tigers in the Hair, I kind of knew what to expect, and I knew that, okay, it's going to benefit me if I do a lot more of animal flow training, a lot more fluid training, action training, and spending more time on that. And I think that's what's probably gives you that finesse and gives you that speed in your action. It's a zone that I'm really comfortable in, and it's a zone that I enjoy. I enjoy the action sequences. We enjoy the choreography, to see what new things we can come up with to make it even more, to make it an even larger spectacle for the audience.
And in the end, देखिए हैं तो दोनों titans, Tiger and Zoya.
अगर fight हो गई,
Tiger और Zoya में हुई,
तो कौन जीतेगा?
हाँ.
तो मैं आपको एक बात बताऊं,
A good husband
टाइगर जोया को जीतने देगा.
That's so expected of you. And lastly, after all these years, how do you celebrate the success of a film? I'm sure you're beyond that. Party करेंगे, ये करेंगे. No. What feeling does the success of your film bring to your mind now, and how do you verbalize it or express it?
I think gratitude and relief.
Yeah, relief, yeah. You?
शुक्र अदा करो, बस घर जाओ, अगले पर
पीली मम्मा की पीली दाल खाओ और सो जाओ.
अगले पर वापस से concentrate करो. I don't think that success को दिमाग में लेना चाहिए. Success has destroyed more people than failure.
Yeah.
So I don't think वो आना ही नहीं चाहिए कि वो एक घमंड नहीं आना चाहिए किसी में.
We're heading for a short break here. After the break, we have the singer from Archies, the young sensation, Dot. That's an interesting name, but she's called Dot. After the break, please don't go away. Welcome back to Now Showing. I'm Atika Farooqui. Actor and singer Dot. Yes, Dot, who has impressed everyone as the singing voice of Betty in the film The Archies, has recently released her new album. My colleague Vishal Chatkara spoke to Dot about her music and more. Whenever I'm going to meet Dot, I want to ask her, who named you Dot? It's a very interesting name, a very interesting screen name to have, isn't it?
I like to sway to music that plays in the background, the kind you critique in a rosy boutique in a fancy house.
Nice. What a lovely voice. Dot, you have recently released a compilation of your original songs, and the EP is titled Practice Room. Which songs are part of this EP, and what prompted this idea to release it now?
So, Practice Rooms is a compilation of songs that I had written in 2017, back when I was in Wales studying music. So, I was in Bangor University, and I used to go into these practice rooms where there used to be like a piano or something. And I would compose the songs, and then I would upload them on YouTube. They're old songs, people have been listening to them for a while, and they've been asking me, put it on Spotify, put it on Apple Music and all this. And also now I've done Archies, and Asymmetrical was one of the songs in the album was part of Archies. So I thought it's a nice time to kind of put out this compilation of old songs. You say I'm young and I've got nowhere to be. I say there's so much I can do. Traded my shoes in for wheels under my feet. I'm rocking and rolling past you. So no.
Congratulations for the success of Archies.
Thank you.
You really had a dream debut in Bollywood, from an indie singer to be in a film directed by Zoya Akhtar.
Yeah.
So while singing, which song you had most fun?
I would say there's two that come to mind for me personally, because obviously I didn't work on all the songs, I worked on a few of them. So Dishum Dishum was really fun because multiple reasons. Number one, I got to work with Shankar Ehsaan Loy on that song, and I voiced Betty's voice in that. So we were in the studio all together, and Javed Saab was also there, and Ankur Tiwari is there, and Zoya was there. So it was very cool to watch them, you know, communicate and speak with each other. And then I got to perform it, you know, I got to choreograph with Ganesh Hegde and the rest of the girls, Khushi and Suhana and Santana, who plays Midge. All the girls, we got to perform that, just us, you know, so it was a very special experience. And then the other, of course, was Dear Diaries, because, you know, that was something of
That's
my
just
own.
it,
That was composed for Betty by me and in collaboration with Zoya and Ankur. And so that was very special because I got to add my voice to it, my creative touch to it. Isko bhi milna, usko bhi milna, चक्कर बहुत हैं इसके, यहाँ भी धोखा, वहाँ भी धोखा, ठीक करेंगे हम इसे.
Rumi said, life is a balance between holding on and letting go. Hold on to everything that gives you hope and let go of everything that no longer serves your purpose. Wish you a lot of strength, happiness, peace in the year 2024. Have a great start to a new chapter. From all of us here at Now Showing, we wish you a very happy new year. See you in 2024, the next year.